Yo, what's up, gamers? Aaron Shack here, and we are live on the Xbox Showcase today. We're going to be covering the Xbox Showcase. I thought we would do some pre-game thoughts here. Drop your predictions in the chat. Let me know what you think is going to happen today. What are you highly anticipating to be announced? What is confirmed to be announced? What is a game that's been waiting in the background that you've been excited to hear more about? I'm definitely going to have some pretty big thoughts. I think the stakes are very high for this show. I think Summer Game Fest was really good, but it was definitely light on the AAA releases, and not everything is about AAA releases, but I think after what we've seen from Xbox, the closing of Arcane Austin, we look at a game from Tango Gameworks like Hi-Fi Rush being such a great success. We look at how Redfall was a complete flop, that probably was what brought the studio down. And we look at what they've done in the past few years. You got Gears 5, which is great. Halo Infinite launched in a bad state, but it's really great now. Ever since Forge came out, and a lot of seasonal updates, a lot of tuning. The bones of what makes Halo Infinite great is the gameplay, and the gameplay has been solid from the start, and it's only gotten better. So you have that, and we have sort of maybe the rumor or the idea that another Halo in the Unreal Engine 5 is in the works. But yeah, I wouldn't expect to see that today. I mean, maybe a tease at the very most, but I don't think they want to pull people away from Infinite. I think they want to let it keep cooking until they have something solid to announce. Also, Perfect Dark was announced several years ago. We haven't heard anything from Perfect Dark, and Avengers was being worked on by Crystal Dynamics. Crystal Dynamics teamed up with the Initiative to help on Perfect Dark, and we have still not seen gameplay for Perfect Dark. So I think if we don't see gameplay for Perfect Dark this year, I think that game's in trouble. I think also looking at State of Decay 3, if we don't see anything from that this year, Undead Labs really cooked with both the first State of Decay game and the second State of Decay game, and we were very excited for a part 3, especially if the graphics were to take a bigger leap, because the gameplay is there. The gameplay is solid, the gameplay is there, it's really fun, but the graphics are very Xbox 360, they're very dated. So I think if you get that, if you push that forward, you have something great there. But once again, it's been several years since State of Decay Part 3 has been announced. We saw that trailer years ago. If there's no gameplay this year, so you're seeing a trend here. This year, it's got to be about gameplay. Obviously, they're going to have some new stuff that will have trailers and will have, teasing stuff and showing you CG stuff like that. But I think there are some games where it's like, hey, it's been enough time. If there's no proof in the pudding, then we're done. We don't need to, so I'm being a little bit of a hard line this year. Because we have seen with Xbox, they're like the Dallas Cowboys. They say, hey, this year is going to be the year, guys. We got Halo, we got Forza, we got Gears. Everything's lining up. We just bought 20 new studios. We're all set to make the greatest games on the planet. Okay, well, where are the games? Where are the games? You bought all the studios. Why did we buy all the studios? Was it to prevent someone else from buying all the studios? Was it to prevent someone else from making all the games? I don't know. But we got to see something. If we don't start seeing the games, that's crazy. I don't know about Halo. I don't know about Halo ever going to another platform. If they announce that today, fine. But I don't think that is really the idea. I think they're testing multi-platform games games that maybe sold decently well, but would do better multi-platform. So I don't know that Halo or Forza or Gears are, gonna go to Nintendo or PlayStation. But that's another good point, because I think over the past few months, and maybe this isn't the right thing, that people were concerned about whether Xbox is going to implode, right? And I think it's an overreaction. But I mean, today would be the day to announce your intentions. If you are going to just turn into Sega and give up the console race and just be a multi-platform publisher, you would want to let people know now before they start investing in more hardware and software for your platform. But I think that was an overreaction. That was people going nuts. And it was so nuts that even Phil Spencer and other people had to come out and comment and say, like, yeah, what are you, like, are you guys like the children at the daycare that go rogue and start creating like a, some sort of anarchist society within the daycare? Like, just because you guys can't be entertained with all the toys that we have here in the daycare, you have to like stir something up to like create drama, and that's what I feel that is. But once again, if that's the route they want to go, then they can do it. Yeah, so we got about 7.5 minutes or so left. So yeah, it's a big, I wouldn't say, I'm not going to over dramatize this as it's like a do or die situation. It's not that grave. But I think we do want to see, like, hey, you just bought all these studios. What's happening? What's up with the new Starfield expansion? I think we need to see gameplay. I think we need to see reasons. I mean, I think the new patch to Starfield is great. I think that brought a lot of people back. But I think a lot of people are waiting for, like, the rover to be able to drive around on planets and moons. The ship decorating, great step forward. The ship customization is already incredible. There's a lot of great features about the game. I would love to see a way to reduce or eliminate load times. I think it's still really annoying that like every door you go through, every location you enter has to have a load time. Whether it's like 2 seconds or 30, it doesn't matter. It's just the fact that it's there is kind of breaks the immersion. So, in a world where we're seeing games that sort of try their best to eliminate most of the load times, once you're in the game, right? I would love to see that. Even if it's disguised with cutscenes or opening doors or, riding an elevator, whatever it may be, right? I think we expected from Starfield, No Man's Sky meets Star Citizen meets Elite Dangerous. Like, we really wanted the best experience, and that was not there. It's a great game, and I still think it's underrated. I still think people hate on it for no reason. I put 80, 90 hours into it, and I'm gonna put more. It's just there's so many games to play right now that one got put on the shelf, and I'm having to wait. So gamers, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos and live streams on the channel. Right? I think maybe the other thing is that if Sony is going sort of more of an anti-consumer route, I want to see Xbox go pro-consumer, right? Sony is charging you for backwards compatible titles. They're making you rent or stream backwards compatible titles. Xbox has done the best with backwards compatibility. I'd love to see them say, hey, we're reopening backwards compatibility. We're talking with some of the games that we couldn't get on. We're talking with them about getting licenses to the music, the properties, you know. So if you've wanted a Spider-Man game or a Transformers game or a Ghostbusters game or whatever, if you wanted that to be backwards compatible, we're speaking with the licensees about getting that done. So games like Alpha Protocol, stuff like that, won't be lost to time. I think Xbox needs to go hardline pro-consumer. That, like, hey, if you have the disc in your bedroom, you got the disc for any Xbox game you've ever bought. It doesn't matter what it is. If you can just put it in, boom, done. I'm talking about the Activision-owned Spider-Mans. So I'm talking about the ones that they worked out with Beanox and other studios. So if you wanted to play Web of Shadows, Friend or Foe, Ultimate Spider-Man, you know, whatever, right? Any game. Any of the Transformers games that are lost to time. I'm not talking about Insomniac, okay? We know that's not coming to Xbox. I'm talking about the Spider-Mans from the early 2000s that were multi-platform and are owned by Activision, which guess who owns them now? So I'd like to see more from that Activision ZeniMax partnership. Like, I want to see what they're going to make through those. Yeah, I think Sony's new leadership definitely needs to go a different angle, because the live service route is bad. I think the anti-consumer route that Sony has gone is bad. I want to see them step down from being just the entitled pricks that they are. Like, I love Sony games, but it's the Sony leadership that is really bad. Like, I have a PS5, so I mean, I'm having a great time. It's one of my most played platforms at the moment. If my PC can't run it, I'm picking it up on PS5. That's pretty much the gist. Xbox hasn't had a lot of exclusives this generation. Neither is Sony, to be fair. But yeah, I want to see that change. I want to see them say, this is why you need to buy an Xbox, or at least be a part of the ecosystem, right? So maybe they don't have to go hard on selling the consoles. You know, they just need to be like, man, this is a reason to log into your Xbox account, whether it's on PC, your phone, the cloud, your TV, your Xbox. I think we need to see a new Xbox controller. Something needs to compete with the DualSense. They didn't take a step forward. They're still using the same controller. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, is very true. But there have been innovations with haptics and touch screens and all sorts of other stuff. We could even see them put in Hall effect joysticks, so we wouldn't have to deal with stick drift. I've had 2 PS5 DualSense controllers go out because of stick drift, and now I'm on a third-party controller that has Hall effects, and I've had no problems. You know, Xbox has the same issues. I bought their Elite Series controllers, and they've immediately succumbed to either stick drift or shoulder buttons giving up or what have you. So, I don't know. Let's see. I'm excited. But I do think it's a big year. It's a big year. They can't mess it up. I do want to see what they do from Japan as well. I want to see what partnerships they've established there. I want to see Square Enix putting games on Xbox. Oh, that Call of Duty.
Don't trust anyone.
Hang on, let me, okay, we are good.
Good evening. The Soviet Union is no more. Despite a potential for instability and chaos, these events clearly serve our national interest. Free from the specter of global conflict.
Oh, not Colin Powell laughing.
Today we celebrate the mystery of American renewal.
Clinton.
Something's going on.
H.W. Bush, too.
Something big.
I'm a fire starter. Terrific fire starter.
I figured if I stuck around hell long enough, I'd see the devil.
How's he look?
I'm a fire starter.
I need to play Black Ops Cold War.
He's compromised. But being hunted from the inside.
You're the fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
Yeah, I think I need to play Black Ops Cold War.
But it might be better if you do.
Hey, something you should see.
What the hell are we getting into? Don't trust anyone.
You broke into a CIA black site. Are you out of your mind?
Things got complicated.
Robert Redford looking dude. I love it.
May God continue to bless the United States of America.
You just got a first look at the campaign for Call of Duty Black
Phil
Ops
Spencer.
6. Set in the 1990s after the Cold War ends, where the truth isn't what it seems. It's an honor to stand here representing the creative teams
Yeah, I think
at Activision.
captions are failing
Please
us.
stay tuned after the showcase, where we will take you inside the studios to hear directly from Treyarch and Raven, who are working on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. You'll get a 25-minute deep dive into the story and a sneak peek at multiplayer and zombies.
Oh,
It's been
zombies.
10
No
years since Call of
DMZ.
Duty has been in our show.
DMZ's
It's been
gone.
even longer since all Call of Duty players got the same game at the same time. Going forward, everyone will experience the game, including the Black Ops 6 beta, the season expansions, and the updates at launch. There are currently over 100 million people who play Call
Oh,
of Duty
no
every month.
exclusives, huh?
We hope to grow that community.
No
by
Sony
making
saying
Black
we get
Ops
the
6
zombie
the
maps
first
first?
Call of
No-
Duty
no
game
Xbox
that
saying
will be
it?
available
Oh.
in Game Pass day one.
Oh.
So no matter where you choose to play, everyone is welcome to experience Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on October 25th.
Everybody's welcome.
I'm incredibly excited for today's show. I'm standing
Pro
here thinking
consumer.
about all the passion that has gone in to
Doesn't
making
matter
this
where you
show
play.
what it is. It's an honor
What's up, Jay?
to share the latest
That's
efforts
big.
from our partners around the world and from our own creative teams at Activision, Bethesda,
Yep.
Blizzard,
Yep.
and Xbox Game Studios,
Right.
who are doing what I believe is some of their best work ever. And now I get to introduce something that is special to me.
Ah, dude,
As
25
someone
minutes
who
of
has
Call
played
of Duty
games
at
for
the
as
end
long
of the
as I
show.
have, it's amazing that I get to set up this world premiere.
Oh.
So thank you all for joining us, and please enjoy the show.
Cool.
World premiere.
Bethesda. That's crazy. I think I know what this is. Yeah. Oh, it's the new Doom, huh? Give me Doom, but make it medieval. Dude, he's got the furry cape, shield and shotgun. Crushing skulls to make bullets, I guess. That's crazy. The shield. That's gonna change it. Oh, dude, he threw it like he's Captain America. That's crazy. Is this gonna make me try Doom because they put in a parry system? Wait, he's in a mech now? Oh my god. It's Doom meets Titanfall, riding dragons. Oh my god. Doom the Dark Ages. That's crazy. I mean, that's knocking it out of the park. That's pretty cool. That's cool. That's a reason. That's a reason to play. I'm not even a Doom fan, and I'm in. Yeah, they did something cool with it.
Who were you before? Who did you love? What did you believe?
This has got to be State of Decay. Yep, Undead Labs. I need gameplay. The time for teasers and we're working on it is over.
We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates.
Right.
But you helped us make something greater than the
Permadeath,
that surrounded
the survival, mechanics, crafting, the building.
We found hope in each other.
Help! I'm surrounded.
Tell me the graphics look like this. Tell me this is like what it looks like in game.
Fought the other survivors just one more day.
Don't give me those old Xbox 360 graphics with cutscenes looking this good, you know? Come on.
It would always be worth it.
Oh, I think we're seeing some morsels of gameplay here. Okay. It's not incredible, but it's better. It's good.
To fight on.
Oh, that's
When we needed it the most.
Oh no, oh no! Don't give your life. No! Dude, she didn't even cover him. He saved her life, dude. Yep. Dude's
I
gone.
didn't know you well.
No, the day before was a scam. Get out of here. Get out of here with that trash.
But we'll keep
That was a scam and a fraud. This is the real game. This is real. This is from a real studio that completes games and sells them to you.
every sacrifice.
Games that you enjoy.
And will never be forgotten.
Oh, she kept the toy. Oh, that's gross. Oh, well, there's your horde. Nope, turn around. We ain't going this way. We just lost one of our own. No, that's a boomer, dude. That's a Hulk boomer. Yeah, now we lost everybody.
We live on.
I don't know, I need gameplay. That's not quite enough. It's a step in the right direction. Yeah, day one with Game Pass. I mean, that's the assumption with pretty much. Once again, no release date. Oh, here's your Dragon Age.
Not looking good, old friend. This'll take more than you and me.
What are you thinking?
We need someone to be our eyes and ears in the shadows.
need someone to bring a little darkness to the daylight.
Whoa.
We're going into the Fade, aren't we?
And digging up a lot of buried secrets.
What about Darkspawn?
Yeah. Someone who will stand between us and a pack of demons.
You know there will be dragons.
Right. We'll need someone with fire in their blood. One more thing. This crew needs a leader. Someone we can count on.
Oh?
Someone that the world can count on.
The rogue.
But where are we gonna find?
Wow. Fall 2024.
We have received a distress call of unknown origin. There is no record of a star station in this orbit.
Hey, Starfield.
Not right.
Okay. More zero gravity moments.
Coming aboard was a mistake. We need to run.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live. You trespass in the home of House Maroon. Your fate will be decided by the Great Serpent.
Can you feel it?
What's up, Sia? Yeah, Dragon Age has a look. It's got a vibe to it.
Until there is no more you. Only us.
Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, this looks cool. This is a vibe. Shattered Space. This year. New content tonight?
Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
Okay, a new faction? More zero gravity? Oh my god.
I wish you the best of luck.
New bounties? Custom content? Oh. They're opening the floodgates, the observatory. The Vulture Creations Creation Kit. That's cool. Yeah, Starfield kicked the door down.
Sugar Bombs Breakfast Cereal.
Oh, we got some Fallout stuff here.
Folks, if you're just joining us, we're coming to you live in the 10th consecutive hour of our Vaultathon 76 drive. We've got
Vaultathon?
operators standing by and, oh, it looks like we've got one.
Harry's on from Skyline Valley. He's sending the whole family to Vault 76.
How about that?
Vault
Skyline
76.
Valley. Beautiful country, right in the heart of Shenandoah.
Shenandoah.
I hear you calling.
Call now to join Harry and the over 17 million Vault dwellers already on board. And let's keep those numbers climbing.
Got 4 on the line from AVR Medical Center.
Vault 76 is a growing community, and strong community can weather any storm. Why, just take a look at our Skyline Valley neighbors in Vault 63. The greatest scientific minds are hard at work, cooking up shocking new ways to protect and preserve this Appalachian Eden. Yes, Skyline Valley is a stunning portrait of Mother Nature in repose. From the picturesque Shenandoah National Park to its majestic wildlife and friendly local residents, Skyline Valley is a welcome home to all. And don't forget to bring home a souvenir or two. When the bombs started dropping, don't come a-knocking. Call now to reserve your
That's
place
cool.
in Vault 76. Still not sold? Well, I suppose having
Play as a ghoul?
Best of luck out there.
June 12th. Dude, that's crazy. That's a few days away.
World premiere.
That's insane. Yeah, new Fallout 76 content.
Wake and paint again. Paint a new number. Ticking down every year. One stroke. And everyone of that age vanishes into nothingness. Every year she paints again. And every year an expedition departs for the continent with one hopeless mission. Destroy the paintress so she can never paint death again.
Oh?
We'll break the cycle so she can't steal anyone else's future.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
Do you mean we're the only ones left?
Turn-based for spoken. This actually looks cool.
Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after. Right? We are Expedition 33.
Interesting.
Do you think there's a chance my mom's still alive?
If your mom's anything like you have, she'll keep fighting till we find her.
I hope so.
I think they showed this last year.
I believe this is all really happening.
You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about critters and weavers? Oh, you're lucky I come along.
What?
Shh.
Uh-oh.
That's two-toed Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mama.
I ain't of a disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
If we're gonna go on, we gotta get rid of him.
I'm all ears.
I don't like the frame rate. I know that's kind of an art style now, but
You want to make him come?
I hate these like reduced frame rate.
Some church folks once tried to
Everyone's trying to be the Spider-Verse.
Take that too kind. If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
Trifling ass mudcat.
Like, it hurts my eyes to see the frames they're missing.
Gotta move quickly now.
It's cool that we're seeing some gameplay this year, though.
Wait, that floating island is the gator?
Yeah. Yeah, keep up, lady. Keep up. Oh, no, that's not good. Nope. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like that, Rodney. I don't like that art style of
Time to find that
the
church.
frame rate being like it's an intentional choice at this point. It just looks like your game runs like crap. Like, I don't like watching Spider-Verse at that frame rate. Like,
There it is.
it starts to make me sick after a while, and I'm just like, is there something wrong with my eyes or my brain or like failing to process this? Like, it doesn't look cool or cute or retro or anything. This is just going to be a not for me experience. It looks cool. I like the vibes. I like the art style. Maybe the story's interesting. But I'm not going to suffer through this. This is headache inducing. Right? Like, it makes me want to refresh the stream. Because I'm like, okay, why is this? But it's intentional. It just looks bad.
A boat and a church are just meals for Tom, they say.
Yeah, I can't get on with that art style choice of 12 FPS or whatever. Cinematics, what?
In darkness, she slumbers and dreams. And for countless generations, mortal heroes have risen to defend her. They faced monsters, tyrants, and beasts of primordial horror. Though they fought amongst themselves.
Is this World of Warcraft? I don't really ever recognize what it looks like until I see the ogres.
And even across
the orcs.
and space.
But what does this mean? This is... I mean, WoW is traditionally PC. Are we gonna see something else?
Threshold of death.
How crazy would that be?
While new hope looms on the horizon. The final battle draws near. Now, in the darkness, at the very heart of the world, the drums of war thunder once again.
I don't know.
And Azeroth at last awakens. The world's soul, so long denied me, shall be mine.
What's up, Red? Yeah, I saw it. It doesn't look very good. I don't like it. Okay, so what is this? Are we bringing it to consoles? Or is this teasing for PC? You haven't said what platform this is. Okay, yeah. Well, that's kind of underwhelming. No, that frame rate is garbage.
Flying over Pakistan. Altitude.
Oh, this is the Konami game.
Approaching
Or
Soviet
Konami.
airspace.
Listen up, Jack.
Kojima,
Your mission
my
is
bad.
to infiltrate Selino Yask in the
What?
Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
Oh my god, it's Metal Gear Solid.
Your codename for this mission will be Naked
Delta.
Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
Good.
The clock
This is it.
ticking. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy.
So
Must leave no trace of your presence. Is that
It
clear?
looks good.
This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's specialty. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured
the
on
gator
site.
mask,
That goes
yep.
for food as well. You're
Food.
completely naked, just as your name implies.
The bandana, the mud.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment.
David Hayter.
Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
The mission rests entirely in
This
your
is gonna be
hands.
the best.
A real one-man army.
Could Metal Gear Solid 3 win Game of the Year? How crazy would that be? That was the Mosin. Dart pistol. CQC. The blood. The face paint. The motorcycle chase. Oh, the helicopter battle. Boss. Yes. Yep. Delta Snake Eater.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Give me a date. Give me a date. They're not gonna give us a date. That's the best thing I've seen at this show. Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves. Become a villain. Players are already villains in this game. Season 13. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Your kind meddled where you shouldn't.
Oh, I think we saw. We've seen this. I can't remember the name.
Because I am a god too.
If you're a god, you're one of them.
Didn't we see
Why
this
would I do
one?
anything to help someone I've sworn to kill.
If it's vengeance you want, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, it's all about like chaining the combos. This combat looks good. Wow. Dude. The makers of Ashen. Soul's Light. Soul's Light is okay.
Come on then. Fight me and die.
Yeah. Flintlock. Oh. I can't even spell it. Siege of Gods, right? Yeah, I dig that.
We return to you now. As the gods.
We need the perfect dark gameplay, though. What's going on here? I don't know. Age of Mythology, I think.
Of the Greeks and the Norse.
The Egyptians and the Atlanteans.
We created mankind to fight for our glory.
I never played these. I played Age of Empires.
Command beastly chaos.
This is crazy.
Rain down destruction.
And unleash our fury. Worship me. Claim my power.
And legend
will be yours.
Okay, that's cool. September 4th. And that's for consoles. Who, you know, historically everyone was like RTSs don't work on consoles, but actually it does and it can. I love to see
Your
it.
target is in possession of a radioactive device. Stop Carrington's attack at all costs. Good luck, Agent.
I always knew I had an instinct.
Oh?
I could see the world differently. I thought it would be like any other mission.
Is this Perfect Dark?
I was wrong.
Oh, it's the initiative and Crystal Dynamics.
It's a pleasant 23 degrees all day, every day.
How far to his last known location?
Local forces are also tracking his whereabouts. You need to find him before they do.
I'll have to improvise.
Generating voice print.
افتح. ارسل واحدا آخر. اختبر البوابة بحسب.
Oh, that's cool.
What readings are you getting?
We are getting odd readings from your monitor. Can you confirm?
I'm looking at the screen right now.
Oh, this is great. The stealth, the spy
Our
tools.
intel places Carrington on the second floor.
Okay. Oh, not the parkour on
The
top
life
of that.
We think we know
Yes.
turns out to be a lie. There's only one way forward. Find the truth.
The gun?
Scan's clear. I'm going in blind.
Carrington! Damn it!
Analyze. What am I looking at here?
Carrington appears to be targeting a research facility.
Allah
If he
Akbar.
attacks it, the casualties could be astronomical.
Agent Stark, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Uh-oh.
I could use someone with your skills.
Oh, dude, that takedown. Oh my gosh.
I had to lose everything before I could see. What this world was really hiding.
I hope you're ready, Agent Dark.
Are you all seeing this?
Once you open this door, there's no going back.
This Christmas, come on. Oh, come on. No dates? No dates? I think that's
Agent
the best
Joanna
thing I've
Dark
seen.
is caught
Oh
in
my
the middle
god.
of a near-future war over advanced technology that threatens the lives
That's
of
so
millions.
cool.
We hope you enjoyed the first look at gameplay, and
Yep.
we can't wait to share more from the developers at the Initiative and Crystal Dynamics as the game progresses.
Avengers
The
died so this
creativity
game
and
could
talent
live.
of game creators are what make our industry unique, and I'm incredibly proud of our games and our teams. They are building a diverse lineup of titles,
Dude, those
which includes
takedowns.
new installments in beloved franchises like Doom, The Dark Ages from id Software.
Yep.
Updates and expansions to our ongoing games like World of Warcraft, The War Within from Blizzard. Handcrafted original concepts like South of Midnight
Ugh.
from Compulsion Games.
See, it looks like it's
blockbuster
lagging.
games with massive audiences
Looks
like Call
horrible.
of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision.
Yep,
On
Black
behalf
Ops.
of our creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, King, and Xbox Game Studios, we thank you for your continued support, and we look forward to getting their ambitious games in your hands.
Right.
Diablo is one of the most enduring and
Oh.
beloved series in all of gaming. We're thrilled to have Diablo 4 in Game Pass, where millions of you made it your favorite way to
Interesting.
play. This October, Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred expands the demon slaying experience with an all-new character class, a new region, and of course, the next chapter in the acclaimed story. Here is the opening cinematic for the game. Let's take a look.
I don't know. Diablo looked really interesting. I don't know. I don't think I have the time investment for Diablo 4. Their cutscenes are crazy. I don't know. I gotta watch that Perfect Dark again. We're gonna have to do a recap on that. Actually, a lot of this. We're
Are you all right?
gonna look back at that in Metal Gear Solid, I think.
Nirel? Oh, you're not well. Please,
Oh.
please, my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me!
Narelle.
Is that how I raised you? No, Mother. But I must
¿Por qué?
carry this burden alone. I must get to Akarat's tomb.
But look at you. You're killing yourself. I don't know how much longer I can... I'm here, little magpie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you. But now, I need you to give.
Are people imploding about Call of Duty? Because it has an African American main character? Like, that's crazy.
You!
It's like, he seems dope. He seems cool. And then you got the other guy. You got the Robert Redford dude. Yeah, this cutscene's not really grabbing me. This is not really... Their other trailer that, like, introduced Diablo 4 was really good. Like, it was... It showed, like, heretical stuff and... Yeah, I don't know. I got disconnected from this. Yeah. I don't know.
I control the stone!
This is just Mortal Kombat at this point. It's just grotesque for the sake of it.
Nothing.
Yeah, I just want this to end. Can we skip this?
Maybe you're right. Maybe I could use some help.
We're traumatizing people here. Guy didn't deserve that. He was nice. I don't know. Pretty good show so far, though.
Oh, right. You.
Playground.
So, you want to know all about heroes, do you? Well, you have come to the right place. Because who better to tell you all about them than perhaps the greatest hero of them all? Yeah?
This is going to be Fable.
There he is, in all his finery. Cheers.
Retired. Not the guy who looks better in paintings than in reality.
I mean, sure, you get your mega fans,
You are like literally my favourite person.
your haters,
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
Dude,
your,
Fable has come a long way.
And your
They went from, like,
giant toad.
you know, very storybook art style to, like, kind of a photorealistic
It's about
vibe.
the choices you make.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
We thought you could save her.
Boy, they're gonna keep
Your
showing
life
this
and death
really
stuff.
ugly character, though.
That's what defines you, isn't it?
They
Really,
should have shown someone else.
saving
Show
you.
off the character creation.
I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey.
Yep.
She's back.
I gotta see more on that. I gotta see the
And no one is
gameplay.
going to stand in my way.
2025.
World premiere.
World premiere.
Use this. Make your own rules.
It's my turn.
It's a card game. It's a card game shooter. Big head, that's crazy. It's a hero shooter. They are going to shred that genre until people hate it.
World premiere.
If we don't hate it already. The character hero shooter, whatever you want to call it. They are going to make us hate it.
There is nothing left for me in the city. So, I have traveled back to where I grew up. Here, I found my childhood home in ruins. Why hasn't my aunt taken good care of it? The bridge to her house is broken, so I can't even ask her.
Got a cute art style though.
I will make the tree stump a cozy home again, no matter what it takes.
It's a cozy mouse
no matter
game.
how hard it gets.
To make a
I will
home.
fight and find meaning and beauty out here. Some will say that in the dead of winter, a small city mouse doesn't stand a chance.
Oh,
maybe so.
Dead mouse in the snow.
But I must keep believing that every winter leads to spring. Nancy, finally! No!
Oh no. Mean owl. Winter burrow. That's crazy. I mean, they got something for everyone, to be fair. They're showing some cool stuff. Gotta have all your bases covered.
World premiere.
My mixtapes bend others to my will. It's a strange, almost cosmic talent.
In-game footage.
Back to a time where summers lasted forever, when friendships were unbreakable, and any trouble was good trouble.
This year, I want to ride a flaming stallion of delinquency.
Yes!
What's your name again?
From Beethoven and Dinosaur comes an adventure a lifetime in the making. Experience the freedom of the teenage wasteland, sneaking out.
Boy, they're really going all in on this.
Avoiding the law, and maybe something
On this like crap
more.
frame rate.
Hey, can I stand up?
Yeah, little Rockford, go
Like, this looks interesting.
Set to the soundtrack.
Like, why
of
they
a
gotta give us
generation.
the worst soundtrack, or the worst soundtrack, the worst visual effects of this horrible frame rate?
We're gonna think of
That's
ourselves
2
in 10
games
years.
I'll just remember to tell myself
of
it
just
felt
nauseatingly
important at the time.
low frame
Your
rate.
greatest memories are
Frame
stored
rate.
in
I can't
music.
even. My brain hurts so
You're
bad
invited
watching
to
this.
Go back in mixtape.
There have been noise complaints.
Okay.
Okay. Annapurna is churning out some games. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's everyone trying to copy Spider-Verse, and even I can't stand it there. If they just did it at a regular frame rate, 30, 60, whatever. But like 12, 20, 8? Oh, this is Flight Sim 2024, I think. Ooh, commercial flights? I wish I could stream this. I don't have the PC to pull it off. I've got the flight stick and everything. I had to play it on console a little bit. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. Sky's not the limit. Aerial advertising. So we're gonna take on like careers. We're not just gonna mess around and fly. We're gonna like get into this agricultural. Yeah, we're gonna get in from like a career perspective. Oh, okay, search and rescue would be dope. That would be my favorite. That would be me. Yeah, I'd like the... Dude, just role-playing the search and rescue would be so dope. Oh, we can do... No. No, they're not. They're not gonna let us walk around and take pictures. No, they're not. Oh my god, not the gators. Okay. Yeah, I like the idea of like putting out fires, being search and rescue, flying in remote places. Yeah, I'll answer that call. November 19. I guess I'm gonna have to get that on the console, I think. No, I don't have motion sickness. It's only when I'm watching these like horrible low frame rate stuff. I mean, Spider-Man I tolerate. But when everything is trying to be that, no. Everything's trying to be the same way, no. Is this our Elder Scrolls Online? I've heard it's really good, and I've even played a little bit of it. I couldn't do the time investment. You have to pick your games wisely, whatever you're gonna play, you know? Yeah, we gotta be cool, man. We can't be hating on people. I can't believe why'd they do this song? It's gonna be stuck in my head all day. It's a banger tune. Can't be mad. Limited time, all DLC for free. That's crazy. June 18th. That's how you get new players. That's how you get everybody in.
I swore I'd never use my power again.
Square Enix.
But 2 nights ago,
Please have a normal frame rate. Don't go for this
I
artsy
found my
crap.
friend's body in the woods.
Supernatural
I don't know
murder
who
mystery.
I can trust. Or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead. Why can I still hear her voice? Focusing my power, I somehow shifted into a parallel timeline. Here, Safi is still alive.
Okay, I think I gotta check
Danger
this one
stalks
out.
our every step. And
Yeah,
only
this one's
I can
interesting.
investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
Both
It's
realities.
the same as this one, except you're dead. I can still save Safi. If I can solve and prevent the same murder across 2 timelines.
I knew I recognized her. That's crazy. Double exposure. Oh, I like that. Double exposure. The photography terms, man. Oh, here's your Indiana Jones.
Are you sure you want to investigate this, Indy?
I can't let this go. It could be the best kept secret in history.
What are you going to do, Indiana?
These artifacts have a deep connection to something in the past.
Great Circle.
Boss believes they hold a kind of power. A discovery that could change the world.
What were you doing out there?
Fresh air! We have to find the stones, Gina. Or they will. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you'd get a perfectly aligned circle.
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
I intercepted the Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Where Voss is sending all of his men.
Is that a...
Battleship? Yep. Let's get a closer look. Gotta find the stone and get off this ship.
What's that in his hands? What does it say?
Earth something. What was that?
We'd better hide. Hey, tú! Ciao.
What's going on, man? Why is their feed? I'm gonna refresh. I'll have to go back and rewatch that one. Dude, what is going on? It won't even refresh the page. Yeah, I'll go back and rewatch it later. We'll see what we missed, but because we're gonna do a recap at the end. Like, it looks great. I'm just not sold on the first-person camera. I would rather this be a third-person game. This is so cool, though. I guess you just gotta play it. You just gotta play it to see how it feels, you know? It says 2024. No release date. I like it though. I don't know, maybe I'm getting sold on it. I think you just gotta see how that plays. I don't know, we've seen so many of this type of game, especially since Armored Core. I don't know if we've seen this one before or not, because there's so many games that are rushing into this genre that it's like hard to tell them all apart. This does look cool though. This is not Transformers. Transformers is different. This has more of a Eastern influence. It's pretty cool. Got the Gundam vibes. Yeah, we did see Mecha Break. Right. Yeah, we have seen that one. Yeah, that's cool.
You never know you are a monster until someone comes to slay you. The first signs are really subtle, but over time, it becomes clear. The gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's crazy. Boy, everybody wants to go into the Souls-like. Oh, many Souls-like games we've seen just in the past few days. Where Winds Meet, Phantom Blade, Black Myth, Wukong.
I should know. It runs in my blood.
Nothing is forever. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Oh my god. like everyone saw Elden Ring and
Your emperor.
they saw dollar signs, you know?
As our envoy to the living.
I think Black Myth Wukong is the one, though.
Frontier
That's the one.
from the dream scourge.
Phantom Blade Zero looks good too.
This terrible plague and put an end to it.
He is wrong. The dream scourge is but a symptom of a deeper, more dangerous rot. Go, tame the chaos that plagues the living lands, so that those who remain standing can shape its
Yeah, where is Crimson Desert? We saw that,
They both deceive you.
what, like 2-3 years ago at this
more
point?
wonder in this world than eyes alone can see. You must open yourself to its mysteries. Tend to its purpose, no matter how wild.
Avowed looks cool.
Become what the living lands truly needs. Its protector.
Choose your side. It's definitely got the vibes. It's got the art style. Good. Avowed, man. $2024. I don't know if it's coming this year. There's not that much of the year left. Shouldn't we have a release date? Like if it's this fall or this Christmas or November, like
World premiere.
like you should have a date if you're certain it's happening. Rebellion. We like Rebellion. Oh my god, no way. No way.
Emergency at Windscale Atom Plant.
Oh, this is the jam. Oh my god. What?
Now the worst seems to be over.
Wait, that's not right. This is not what I thought this was gonna be. Nope, this is something different. What? Sniper Elite Avowed. Like, what? I'm intrigued. Rebellion's branching out. They're gonna do something different. Atomfall. Okay. Alright. 2025. Dude, I already almost have a full page of notes, right? That's crazy.
Did your father ever tell you why my bones ache in the weather? War. Their soldiers killed everyone.
I do not fear our enemy.
Tomorrow we're gonna see more of Assassin's
They
Creed
talk of
Shadows.
peace and dream of war.
Play some gameplay. Oh, dude, I love this. This. Mwah. Chef's kiss. This is the gameplay. Put the assassins back in the Creed. Oh, the Extend-A-Blade.
Our people deserve to be freed of the oppressor's grasp.
Yes.
Vengeance is a lonely path.
Yes. Running takedowns.
There are other ways.
Parkour. Grappling. Okay, here's your samurai gameplay.
People so quick to abuse their power do not deserve to keep it.
Oh, dude. Oh, the one-shots.
There is much we will learn from each other, Yasuke.
Yosuke. Okay, we're not going to be hacking and slashing. It's very critical hits.
Better together. There is no honor in preying on the weak.
Oh my god, she cut the bamboo. She did flips over them, throwing knives, taking out the
We will bring
lamps.
justice back to the people.
I love this. November 15. Shadows. Oh, this is
Скіфе, радий тебе бачити,
Ukraine.
друже. Валимо звідси.
Yeah, I can't believe this is actually coming out, man. Let's do it.
Ви тільки погляньте на це. Край, чарівний край Черемоша.
Been in war for years and they're putting this out.
Моя любов, ти рідна матінко моя. Жива.
Координати закинув. Поквапся.
Oh, dude. It's living up to it. All the hype. Oh, not spinning the clip like that. That's crazy. Dude. Okay. Silencers? Weird anomalies. I like this.
Зараз час такий. Час можливостей.
Усі ці жертви, усі ці смерті. Який в них сенс?
Зона така, якою бачиш її ти. Я ж показав тобі, якою я її бачу. Іди своїм шляхом, і тоді ти зможеш побачити зону по-своєму.
Yeah, that's crazy. September 5th. Stalker 2.
We've been honored to partner with
Sarah
GSC
Bond.
Game World, the Ukrainian studio behind Stalker 2. We can't wait for you to experience their game yourselves on September 5th. Today, you've seen amazing games from creators around the world, from both our partners and our own studios, from the biggest blockbusters to original independent games. I hope you enjoy the breadth of titles coming to Xbox. In addition to all these great games, we're introducing a new all-digital Series X and expanding color and storage options across the Series X and S lineup. They'll be coming to select markets this holiday.
2 terabyte
These
SSD.
new X and S consoles, alongside the
sake.
many other devices in our Xbox gaming family,
Don't.
offer you more choices. It's our mission to make Xbox the best place for you to play by including the titles from our own studios and Game Pass at launch, by bringing your games into the future with our commitment to game preservation, by pushing the technical boundaries in our future hardware, and empowering you to play your games anywhere you want on Xbox consoles, PC, and cloud. This is what defines Xbox today and in the future, and we're hard at work on the next generation. Immediately after Showcase
I don't
ends,
want to talk
Call
about
of
the
Duty
next gen.
Black Ops 6 Direct begins.
I want to talk about
We're
this
taking you
gen.
inside Treyarch and Raven for an
I've
extended
invested
look at what's
a
next
lot of
in
money
Black
in the
Ops.
PS5 and the
But
Series X, and I'm
before
not
we
getting
dive
my
into the
money's
Direct,
worth.
We've saved
From
one
either.
more thing.
One more thing. What if it's Scalebound? What if they bring back Scalebound? Could you imagine? I think they've delivered in every way I needed them to this time, though. Oh, it's Gears. It's Gears of War. Oh, it's your boy Marcus Phoenix. It's definitely a younger Marcus. The TV. Dude. Gears of War 6? I mean, if it's like a prequel or something, we're gonna tell a story in between some of the games. I don't know what's going on here. That's a young Marcus Phoenix. That ain't... Oh, dude, don't make me cry. It's Dom. Oh, it's Dom, dude. Gotta... It's the boys. It's the OGs. No way. Are they gonna tell us the story? The Pendulum Wars, Emergence Day. Oh no, dude. This is gonna be the best game. This is gonna be the best game in the whole series. Dom. Gears of War E-Day. Oh my god. Alright, it's Call of Duty time. That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna have to go back and rewatch all this. Gears of War E-Day. Dude. That's crazy. I cannot believe that. Gears of War E-Day. Gears of War E-Day. E-Day. We've only theorized how bad E-Day could have been based on, you know, the first game. Flashbacks from the third game.
Welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
I think that's what Gears needed. I think it needed to go back and rediscover the horror roots and what made it special. Alright, but...
with Black Ops 6,
I can't talk Gears. We gotta,
but familiar era.
We gotta listen here.
In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds
on
real
back.
history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the U.S. government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them.
We gotta go rogue.
The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
I'm gonna have to go play Black Ops Cold War this week.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and
I'm gonna have to run the campaign.
Brand new Omni movement system. New way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero. You'll see a sneak peek of that later today.
We're gonna
Round-based
die?
zombies is absolutely back and better than ever. And
We're gonna
be
max
sure it's full
pain?
of surprises. With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
Ooh.
No turning back now.
What?
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We are giving you more variety more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
Dude, a cover system would be so dope.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery.
Okay.
It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set
Call of
against the
Duty was
backdrop of the early
influenced
90s.
by
Soviet
007
Union
games.
was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin
So,
Wall and the end of the Cold War.
This makes sense.
The U.S. is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf
They're
War was
pivoting
dominating
back to
headlines everywhere,
spy drama.
and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Something you should see.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story.
Okay. Connecting
In this new
to the
chapter,
OG.
we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez.
The OG
He's been pulled
Black
from the
Ops.
field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the
Troy
field.
Marshall, played
is
by
a
Michael B.
reluctant leader
Jordan.
driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow.
Oh.
She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make.
Okay.
But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the
Rogue
bottom of what's
agent.
going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting two exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin. With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
That's crazy.
Single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences.
It's a James
Within these
Bond
missions,
game.
we wanted gameplay to unfold
Look
in
at
multiple
it.
ways,
It's
giving
nothing
players
new.
the freedom to navigate
It's,
through them as they see fit.
It's what we've always
Where we have
enjoyed,
different
right?
combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And we think you'll want to replay levels to
I don't know what's going on with their stream. Yep, we lost it again. Lost it again. I don't know what's going on here. That's really weird. Like Xbox just doesn't have their thing together. Cause like I pulled it up on my phone and it's okay, now it's moving on the phone. Yeah, it's not my internet. It's just like the thing gave up on us. Yeah, nothing's downloading, nothing's updating. Yeah.
You'll find that some of our destinations have a
Can we full
startling
screen?
contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe, It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the
It
player
won't full
does in this
screen.
space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
Oh my god.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD, Tranquilizer Trap, Adrenaline Stim, Homing Knife,
Homing knife.
Disruptor,
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might
What?
remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War.
Did we?
This time,
Oh, I
we
need
wanted
to play
think a little
Cold
bit more
War.
broadly about the environment.
I need to
We chose
play
to have our
Cold
team's hub
War.
located in a more naturalistic setting. So,
What?
it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the safe house and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the safe house experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay, the attacker comes in. I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go! That was sick. Great. I think we got it.
Omni
With Black Ops
movement.
6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode.
So yeah, you got your sliding
We
garbage.
pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience
Diving.
for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty.
Strafe
With Black
running?
Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire game.
Are we gonna be strafing?
For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero
Wow.
with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement.
Mm.
This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything else chaining together.
That's crazy.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign.
See, the
and
slide
heroes
shotgunners are
we
gonna.
truly believe that once you experience Omni movement,
Ugh.
there's no going back.
Yeah, that's very true. No going back. So I mean, if it's a positive change for the franchise, then it's a win.
We also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform
Yeah.
various movements. These can be
That
enabled
slows
in
it
player
down,
options,
right?
and they're broken down into 3 categories: sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist.
Okay.
And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning. Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni movement.
Yeah,
and
that's
live
fair,
out their
because
own
sometimes
action
you'll
hero
be
fantasy in Black
jumping
Ops 6.
and it won't pick up that you're climbing something. It'll think
We looked at
you
other
want to
genres
jump.
like racing games, where they have these great assist settings that can be
It
turned
doesn't
on and off.
expose you.
Things like traction control or assisted braking. And we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options.
They showed a little bit of the
I don't think
cover,
this is
but
a
the
one-size
cover
fits all
system's
thing,
horrible
and I
in Call of
encourage
Duty.
players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup.
Okay, we got human shields.
Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions. So now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit.
Right.
So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner.
So yeah, like I said, people would abuse it if they gave you the Rainbow Six lean.
And animations in Black Ops 6.
In their old system, had you like stuck to the wall, which left you exposed, you couldn't back out of that. Yeah, I think they're doing the right thing here. This really might be the best Call of Duty in years. I mean, we're talking big innovations in gameplay here.
Gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives.
That's crazy.
For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life.
Yeah, I mean, they already have really good facial capture.
And make sure that they don't look the animations. Cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in. We're paying attention to every detail.
Zombies. Yeah, they gotta show zombies.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives, and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons.
PPK.
We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
Right. Yeah, don't bring in guns that don't belong.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between
You're picking a time period, you can't have guns that didn't exist back in the 90s.
We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
I gotta say, I wasn't very excited, but now I am.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it.
HUD.
And our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs. For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away. Want to play hardcore anywhere, or finally put the mini-map in the bottom left? Those are options as well. Not only does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby
took a lot of
into combat
headshots.
and back, where
What's
player
time to kill
progress
look
and
like?
achievement are celebrated in a big way.
I feel like that was a lot of upper chest to headshots.
Alright, all settled, audio's good, everybody's happy, Jeff?
Lawrence Method?
Progression.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige. Traditional prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6. We pulled the best of the best from past Call of Duty prestige systems
formula.
and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through.
1,000?
And a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day one in Black Ops 6.
That's crazy. Dude, Shotgun looks wild in this game. Multiplayer.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6.
Mode.
Now I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're gonna get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore pacing, to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
Oh, that's cool.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
The zombies. I hope this is better than Modern Warfare 3's zombies.
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it.
I mean, I
we're
don't like
excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps.
I don't mind the open world, but
with a curated mix of fan
did
favorite
it
features
wrong.
and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies.
Well, yeah, of course.
There are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the
guy
coming months,
laying
and look
down.
forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch.
I want to see how
Not just
people
about
get
launch,
up after
because the team is
after
already
they're
focused on delivering
on
a
their
ton
back
of content
like
in
that.
the live seasons, which we'll
How
be
quick
sharing
can
more
you
about.
get back up and back into action?
Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No. No? Talk about Warzone?
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now allowing players
Could you
to
imagine
move how real
all this
people and
with
operators
DMZ?
move.
They throw DMZ
In other
in there.
cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige. Then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies.
They had to specify
There's so much
it.
more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th.
Yeah, they couldn't say.
On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
World Zombie. Dude, that's crazy. Crazy how good that looks. October 25th. October. Man, I think Perfect Dark really knocked it out of the park. Even that small glimpse of Assassin's Creed was really good. We're gonna have to go back over that. Dude, there's a war. Emergency! Metal Gear Solid. I mean, Life is Strange coming back, right? Like, Adamfall was dope. Fallout 76. Little glimpse of State of Decay. They should have shown more. I think that's their best show in years. That's an A+. That was really good. That was really good. All right, let's do a quick break. I need to get some water. But yeah, let's do a recap. Let's go back through everything and give it the full analysis and breakdown. There were some parts where it was laggy, so I want to go back and watch some of that. But yeah, there's definitely some parts I want to check out once again. So hang tight. Be back in a second.
Quack, quack.
What are you guys doing? Are you guys for real?
Quack, quack, quack.
You guys have a lot to talk about? Yeah, me too. Whoa! Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Quack, quack. What are you guys doing? Are you guys for real? Quack, quack, quack. You guys have a lot to talk about? Yeah, me too. Whoa! Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Alright gamers, let's do it. It is time for the full analysis and breakdown here. Make sure that we have loaded up the VOD now. Yeah, there we go. So that way the quality is good, no more interruptions, nothing crazy. Alright. So let's look here at some stuff I want to recap from the show. So yeah, they showed all the cool stuff coming in. Phil Spencer. Yeah, we had the Doom thing, that was cool. Let's look at that State of Decay thing again. I want another shot at this. Because we saw a number of things happening in this. Just want to give it a little bit of a deeper look. We saw different zombie types and, you know, obviously the passing down of keepsakes when characters die. Let's see if the subtitles don't fail us here.
It's too late to ask now. We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates.
All knew the risk.
Let's make something great.
She's doing a sniper at like point blank.
We found hope in each other.
Help! I'm surrounded.
Yeah, I think this needed gameplay and a release date, not...
And even if we
I mean, they've been teasing this crap for ages. This is the one I was, you know, disappointed in. I think we got a couple glimpses at gameplay in this trailer, but it's all very idealized, right? See, like right there, it switches to some gameplay scenes.
And that helped us find the courage to keep going. To fight on. When we needed it the most.
See, she saved you, and then you didn't check your back. Yeah. And this guy dies because of it. He gives his life up. That was a needless death, man. Oh, man, that hurts.
I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive.
Customize the car, get the supplies on it, you know? That was the other thing. Always looting and carrying those big heavy bags of all the supplies you need to like build stuff back at camp.
Be forgotten.
Then we have these like deeper infestations. Interesting. Gotta give them credit for that. Up the ante a little bit.
No one is forgotten. We live on.
Yeah, I think we needed like a date on that one. Okay, then there was Dragon Age. They changed the name on that one. Yeah, that's the Veil Guard now. Let me make sure I just have that written down. I don't know if I'm gonna get back into that. I've been kind of out of the Dragon Age stuff, and BioWare has had a couple slip-ups, you know, with their last couple of games, and, you know, this and the new Mass Effect are, like, their chance to get things back on point. The Veil Guard. Okay, I think after that... let's see what we got after that. I think the Starfield stuff. So yeah, in-game footage. I think what we're seeing both from Shattered Space and just the new updates coming today in general is just more zero gravity moments, which I think is good. There are some of these throughout the campaign, but in my 90 hours, I feel like it's only happened a handful of times where we've been exploring in zero gravity, so I thought that would be more prevalent. So it's good to see that it will be moving forward. So yeah, I think Starfield's coming in strong. I mean, they've had the updates, the performance patches, you know, everything they needed to get this game set up. But I think the gaming media has already slandered this game, you know, to where no one's going to be able to do what they need to do in order to, you know, have this be like a 10 out of 10 game that everyone's playing. Like, I'll play it, but I mean, it's going to be one of those games that people underestimate and sleep on. I don't know. Looks really cool. It's got a whole different vibe to it. We got all new, like, alien races, I guess, being introduced here. Got some, like, cryostasis stuff going on. This is the most exciting.
From the Trackers Alliance.
Trackers Alliance. So a whole new, like, faction to join, new locations, new gear, more zero gravity, awesome weapons, more bounties to chase, and then the custom content here from Bethesda and the community. Yeah, let's go back. Hang on. There was one thing. Where was it? Yeah, observatory. Like, what does that do? And it doesn't have, if you look behind me, it doesn't have a, like, $ associated with the observatory. So, you know, everything else costs, like, a certain amount of points that you have to invest real-world money into. I'm intrigued. Yeah, plushies don't really sell it for me, but, you know, new armor, new weapons, new locations, new things you can build. That's pretty cool. So that's all this year. All of that is this year for Starfield. Yeah, I think Bethesda really knocked it out of the park.
Is sponsored in part by Sugar Bombs Breakfast Cereal. Bombs away.
Yeah, this was all pretty quick. Let me zip through some of this. I want to study the gameplay here
Call
of
now to join Harry.
this new map expansion.
Growing community.
This was a really good way to announce it too.
Scientific minds are
So
hard
Vault
at work,
63.
shocking new ways to protect and preserve this Appalachian Eden. Yes,
We got
Skyline
mechs. You got
Valley is a
new
stunning
areas to
portrait of
explore.
Mother Nature
Skyline
and
Valley.
From the picturesque Shenandoah National Park to its
Shenandoah
majestic
National
wildlife and
Park.
friendly local residents,
We got new
Skyline
creatures.
Valley is a welcome home to all. And don't forget to bring home a souvenir or two.
Yeah, new armor.
When the bombs started dropping, don't come a knocking. Call now to reserve your place in Vault 76. Still not sold? Well, I suppose having
Dude, the fact that this only lasted like a second on screen. Look at how quick the play as a ghoul.
Well, I suppose
And that's
having
2025.
for everyone. Best of luck out
Just vanished very quickly. You could have missed that if you looked away. Yeah, so June 12th on that. That's very soon. Okay, the next thing, let me see what else we touched on. Yeah, that turn-based game was pretty cool. I didn't like the game with the really bad frame rate. That was nauseating to watch. Okay, here we go. We gotta check out the Metal Gear Solid again. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Yeah, Konami. I thought it said Kojima. I just totally misread it.
Soviet airspace. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West.
Sokolov.
Your codename for this mission will be Naked.
Look at how clean that looks. Look at those graphics, the detail.
I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
That's the tranq pistol.
This will be a sneaking mission.
Okay, here's what's new. We've got crouch walking is here. CQC has been improved. Animations are really smooth.
Must not be seen by the enemy.
We got full camera control. Even the physics on the satchels and the holsters and the straps, everything's
This will be
moving
a sneaking
as he
mission.
walks. Everything has
You
physics.
must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear?
Okay, and they also it's like they took everything from Metal Gear Solid 5 and brought it back into the world of Metal Gear Solid 3, which is, you know, it's got some of the best survival mechanics in the series. I really wish that they brought some of that forward. Yeah, I dig this. So we're gonna see that like dive roll.
Be seen by the enemy. You must leave
Right,
no
the cover
trace of your
system from
presence. Is that
MGS5,
clear? This
the
kind of
roll into the
infiltration-
prone. Yeah, hanging over ledges is nothing new,
Fox
but
Unit
you
Special.
know, looks
In other
good.
words-
And then of course we've got the classic crocodile mask. We got that.
Weapons and equipment to procure on site. That goes for food as well.
Yep, food. We're also noticing here that Snake has the bandana, so I don't know if they're teasing that.
Weapons and equipment to procure on site. That goes for food as well.
Yeah, see, they're showing the bandana. So I don't know if this is like a repeat playthrough, or is this like, are they going to do like pre-order bonuses? Because usually the bandana gives you infinite ammo. But also look at the detail. We're seeing Snake's hair pressed down by the bandana, and then we're seeing some hair overlap it. I mean, we're seeing like unprecedented detail here. Of course, hunting and tranquilizing animals.
You're completely naked.
You got
just
the
as your name
torch.
implies.
Okay, here we've got him like crawling through the mud with the bandana on. I mean, just this is classic stealth, you know? I just love it. I love the camouflage system that was established in this game. The way that you could blend in with the environment, you could crawl through the grass, you could equip whatever camo best blended you in with whatever your surroundings are.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment.
That's
Whose
new.
crazy idea was this
Balance beam walking.
The mission rests entirely in your hands. A real one-man army.
Then the Halo jump. Okay, we gotta look at that again. CQC looks really smooth. You got the Mosin reload animation. Instantly goes into the, holding someone hostage, making him surrender, give up gear, intel, whatever. Love it. Love to see it return. Tiger stripe camo.
Speak.
Interrogations. It's cool to see these cutscenes reinterpreted. You got the Naked Snake outfit that you can wear. I always enjoyed that. It was cool because, you could see all your wounds and then you could see, like, whatever you bandaged up. I thought it always looked like a super cool action hero way to play through the game, kind of a hard mode. Yeah, that camo works good for the brick. The weapons, the cutscenes, the face paint, the motorcycle chase, the helicopter battle. It's all here. It's all here. All the iconic moments from the game. If they give us that with, a really good inventory system, probably something like Metal Gear Solid 5 or maybe an innovation on that. If they make it easy to be able to switch between weapons and gear and stuff like that, a smooth UI, a limited UI would be nice. Yeah, this is perfect. One of the best games that they showed.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
I say he even looks good without the bandana. It's a look. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to cover next? Yeah, they did Sea of Thieves. They did that Flintlock game, The Siege of Dawn, Age of Mythology. Okay, Perfect Dark, dude. This is incredible. This was worth the wait. So, Crystal Dynamics, Avengers died so that this game could live. I am so impressed with this game. I had little to no interest in Perfect Dark. I was like, you know what? It's always been a game kind of lost in time. It's always been, it plays like GoldenEye. It's that spy thriller drama, sure. But it's always been kind of like Halo. It gets lost in this time portal of we know these games play a certain way and they're bound to their precedents might be the word here, that have been set in the past. So it's hard to do something new or innovate when you're constantly having to honor the past. But I think they nailed it here. Let's deep dive into this, because they show a lot of really cool stuff.
Your target is in possession of a radioactive device. Stop Carrington's attack at all costs. Good luck, Agent.
Another Halo jump for some reason.
I always knew I had an instinct. I could see the world differently. I thought it would be like any other mission.
Now, if we're roaming the streets of futuristic Cairo, that's gonna be dope.
I was wrong.
If it's semi-open world, that'd be crazy. Okay, Cairo Eden Summit.
Welcome to Garden City, where it's a pleasant 23 degrees all day, every day.
Not climate control. The weather is always perfect because technology.
Location.
Local forces are all.
Okay, so there's a couple things at play. We're seeing a couple different icons here. We have some sort of symbol around someone's head. We've got the vocal analysis and we've got a pawn here. We also have like a battery life here. We got Joanna's health. We got something up here that says 0. And of course we've got our objective. We're going to see a number of things happen here, such as like analyzing someone's vocal data and using like spy equipment to imitate them. We're seeing that we can hack into various technology and use it as a distraction.
Also tracking his whereabouts. You need to find him before they do.
I'll have to.
Okay, so we're tracking targets based on importance or threat levels, potentially.
Improvise.
So yeah, we have guards. Okay, this is the vocal. This is a voice print, as they call it. So it's scanning the guy. He's hostile. He's armed, and we can do the audio scan. Okay, see that? Opens up the gate. Now this was interesting. Okay, this was the pawn system. So we've seen the vocal analysis, but now they have the pawn symbol selected. So let's go back. Let's watch this. Okay, pawn system selected. So they've clearly like scanned something, some sort of data, his voice. We're manipulating. Okay, it's the manipulation.
Readings are you getting?
We're getting odd readings from your monitor. Can you confirm?
See, so it drew him over there. I love the stealth gameplay. I love the immersion.
Our intel places Carrington on the 2nd floor.
Okay, this is when they showcase the parkour, which looks incredible.
Think we know turns out to be a lie.
Sliding, wall running,
There's only one way
climbing.
forward. Find the truth.
Dude, when they pull out the gun.
Scan's clear.
Okay, so she's scanning through walls.
Blind. Carrington!
Take the door in.
Damn it! Analyze. What am I looking at here?
Carrington appears to be targeting a research facility. If he attacks it, the casualties could be astronomical.
Agent Stark, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Okay, this is cool.
I could use someone with
So they did some sort of EMP, but then she's countering this guy. I love the combat that we're seeing here. So she tased him, jumps down, takedown, headshot, slide kick, scanning targets, shooting through walls,
I had to lose.
hitting like a fire extinguisher tank there. Yeah, that was through the
I
wall.
had to lose everything.
Dude. Okay, reload, but then goes into like hand-to-hand combat here. Parry block. Dude, look what she did. She did the leg lock like she's Black Widow or something. She did the leg lock and then just casually gets the gun, goes boom, and just shoots this other guy. This looks so cool. I want to see this. I mean, obviously it's gameplay, but I want to see like how do you make this happen, man? And of course, in the bottom right corner here, which I'm blocking, we can switch between live rounds, and then there's like taser rounds, I guess, because it's got a little electrical symbol there. That's pretty cool. So yeah, let's watch this again, because it's very clear that she's doing a counterattack and then like choking this dude out with her leg while she's shooting this other guy.
Before I could see.
Look at this. See the leg lock? Leg is wrapped around his neck. Turn, shoot that guy, knock him out.
This world was really hiding.
That's crazy.
I hope
That's
you're
crazy.
ready, Agent Dark.
Are you all seeing this?
Once you open this door, there's no going back.
Okay, so what's the theme here? What's the theme of the entire showcase? It's going back and giving you what you want from your favorite beloved games, right? What is Perfect Dark? It's essentially GoldenEye with a futuristic spin. What is Call of Duty Black Ops 6? It is your classic James Bond game, you know, reimagined with advanced movement systems. You know, it's giving you a lot of the old stuff, right? You wanted prestige back, you wanted, you know, movement to be sophisticated and central and easy to navigate. You wanted your classic stuff back. It's not that these games are giving you anything that is entirely new and revolutionary. They're giving you the nostalgia and the stuff that you know you want because you've played it before. So I have to say, Perfect Dark is 10 out of 10. I am so beyond sold. It's so hard to do first-person stealth. I think they've done it, and
Agent Joanna Dark is caught in the middle.
They've made the combat really interesting as well. Diablo, Fable, they all look cool. The 5v5 game, not really digging that. The mouse game. The really bad frame rate on that game, which I was not super interested in as a result. Yeah, let's check out this Flight Sim 2024 again, because they were introducing the idea that, you know, you're not just flying around simulating these planes. Now you're assuming careers, you know? You want to be a stunt plane flyer, right? You want to be a racer. They have that here. You know, they had the commercial flights. Yeah, commercial flight right there. So, I mean, whatever it is you want to role play, this game's going to have it. Pursue your dream, a career in aviation. So yeah, you got private flights, air ambulance. There you go. I'm interested in this. I'm interested in being like an emergency flight. Yeah, there's aerial advertising. You got your private, yeah, VIP charter service. We got the agricultural stuff, right? This is what I think is cool. Search and rescue, I like that. I like the emergency services. You got cargo transport, you got remote cargo ops, aerial firefighting, right? Okay, but this is the part that confused me. Explore the world. What does that mean? We're getting out of the plane, we're walking around taking pictures? Like, this confuses me. I need to know more on this. You can't just surprise me with that. And yeah, you got the hot air balloon. That's cool. Of course, you got a variety of you know, just aerial technology that we can utilize here. You got helicopters, you got jets, you got hot air balloons, you got blimps. Yeah, the hot air balloons. Realistic weather simulations, right? Realistic mapping of the entire world. I mean, it's this year, but when? Oh, November 19. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's 10 out of 10. Absolutely gorgeous. What else did I want to hit from the show? I don't know why it's all... Oh, you know what? This Life is Strange game. This Life is Strange game. Let's... Was it here? Yeah, the Elder Scrolls thing was cool. I knew I recognized her. I was like, is that Max? Never seen Max all grown up. Seeing Life is Strange, like you can even tell from that first image. Okay. that it's her. I mean, Square Enix. All right.
But 2 nights ago, I found my friend's body in the woods.
Then we'll look at Indiana Jones, Assassin's Creed, and Gears of War E-Day.
I don't know who I can trust. Or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead.
That's crazy.
So why can I still hear her voice? Focusing my power, I somehow shifted into a parallel timeline. Here, Safi is still alive. The danger stalks our every step. And only I can investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're dead. I can still save Safi.
Safi.
If I can solve and prevent the same murder across 2 timelines.
I can't believe the brilliance of that name. Yeah, October 29. Okay, this is Indiana Jones. This is where the presentation was freaking out a little bit here.
Are you sure you want to investigate this, Indy?
I can't let this go. It could be the best kept secret in history.
Puzzles.
What are you going to do, Indiana?
I got the cast, dude.
These artifacts have a deep connection to something in the past. Boss believes they hold a kind of power. A discovery that could change the world.
Got the camera.
What were you doing out there?
Fresh air!
We have to find the stones, Gina. Or they will. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you'd get a perfectly aligned circle.
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
I intercepted the Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Where Voss is sending all of his men.
Is that a...
Battleship? Yep. Let's get a closer look.
God, dude, Troy Baker is
Don't get off this ship.
really doing it.
What does it say?
Earth something. What was that?
We'd better hide.
Hey, tú! Ciao.
Hands behind your head.
Where's the stone, you American rat?
What stone?
Have you ever heard of Höhenangst?
Fear of heights?
Yes! And I have it. I endured this dreadful mountain even if my mind was screaming every step of the way. Because of a concept you narrow-minded Americans will never understand!
The fear of heights?
Devotion.
Oh, devotion.
Total and absolute devotion to the fatherland.
That's crazy.
You have no purpose. What you have is your stupid American cartoons. Choo-choo, choo-choo. Ha 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 ha. You laugh and dance, celebrating your own idiocy and drinking the piss you call beer. I will walk through fire for the devoted men of the Reich. Give me that stone. Now!
Can't give you what I don't have.
I shall search your corpse to make sure!
Please wait.
Give me the stone.
Gina.
It's a grenade. Oh my god, dude. They've captured the tension and the humor of a good Indiana Jones story. Oh, not the stone.
The stone!
Gina!
Where's she gone? That's crazy. Okay, seeing some of the scenes here and the music, I'm a little more sold in the first person. Just gotta see how it plays. I don't know. That's really good. That's really good. Okay, I think the next thing was I wanted to take a deeper look here at Assassin's Creed, which I gotta find it. I don't know if Adamfall. Okay, I think it was after Adamfall. Yep. I don't know why. Our seeking ahead is not working properly. Yeah, so this and Gears of War E-Day. So yeah, different seasons. We knew this.
Did your father ever tell you why my bones ache in the weather? War. Their soldiers killed everyone.
Yeah, her whole village gets killed.
I do not fear our enemy. They talk of peace and dream of war.
Dude, sneaking in the tall grass. Quick, vicious takedowns. Dude, look at that grapple, man. Look at that swing. Running across rooftops like the same way that Connor Kenway had mastered, you know, jumping through the trees and stuff. She has this mastery of utilizing the grapple and running across these narrow rooftops, right? Like stealth is back, you know? That landing, the extended blade,
Our people deserve to be freed
the
of
vicious,
the
the
oppressor's
fast
grasp.
takedowns, the moving takedowns.
Believe me, there are other ways.
The parkour is back. Okay, and then we see Yasuke here charging in.
People so quick to abuse their power do not deserve to keep.
But the interesting part, what is distinct about his play style, is that it's not that he's just hacking and slashing away with the sword and doing lots of strikes or whatever. It's all I gotta see it in terms of gameplay. You know, we'll probably see that more tomorrow. But everything looks very critical strikes, right? He's always going for the jugular. So it's not about, you know, just hacking and slashing away at someone's armor. He's always trying to like find that one strike. That way that he can kill someone in 1 or 2 strikes, right? There we go. See that? It was like he's looking at this guy, he pulls his sword out, he gets that one strike that knocks the dude off balance, and then he's ready to immediately follow up. So I think it's going to be vicious. It's going to be quick, critical gameplay there. See? Going straight for the shoulder blade. He's got the stomp. And it's not that we're picking one character and sticking with them through the whole story, and then you'd have to do like an alternate playthrough like you would in, say, Odyssey or Valhalla or, you know, any other game. They designed it to where you're gonna want to switch between these two heroes, and maybe there's different story missions for one and for the other, maybe giving you reasons to enjoy both perspectives. So even though I am more of a stealth player, I am intrigued by Yasuke's gameplay. I'm intrigued by his story, so I definitely want to see his stuff as well. So, the dodge, dude. Yeah, we're seeing lots of, like, knock him off balance, go for the crit.
When they will be better together.
There is no honor in preying on the weak.
Dude, the kick. Look at that kick, dude.
There is no honor in preying on the weak.
There it is, dude. I told you the Kusarigama was going to be in this game. And here it is. Here it is. So now Wei's going to have her choice of all the ninja weaponry, right? And it cuts all those bamboo stalks. Look at that. Okay, other thing she does immediately after this, she does the flip like Prince of Persia, you know, jumping over your enemies to get behind them. Right here, yep. And then, of course, another thing, you know, kind of a callback to Splinter Cell is taking out the lanterns. I guess she's throwing daggers or ninja stars or something.
Together, we will bring justice back to the people.
That's so cool. Yeah, we got to see more on that. So that's November 15, AC Shadows. Okay. Let's see. I think the other thing I want to cover is the Gears of War announcement. Yeah, let's go back. Okay, that was
World premiere.
Yeah, so a Gears of War set on E-Day would be like literally a, you know, a prequel to the first game. We've only gone back to certain moments of like the Pendulum Wars and stuff like that through flashbacks. We've experienced E-Day very short moments in flashbacks. This is going to be the first time that we get to really... Oh, okay, so here, once again, newspaper article. It says the war is over, so it's implying that the Pendulum Wars are over. And that now this is getting into E-Day. So yeah, I caught that pretty early that it's the young Marcus Phoenix, obviously. The youngest we've seen him. He's got a full head of hair. He's trying to get that gun. He's got the full classic armor that we saw in the first game, you know. Got the Retro Lancer. His tags. So we know it's Marcus, you know. Gets stuck in the wall. He shot his head clean off. This is it. This is the best part. Dude, they called back to Mad World, dude. This is the best thing they could have done for the entire series, right? Like, you know, people were back and forth about whether they enjoy the sequels and the next generation of the Gears gang, you know. And, you know, there's a controversial ending to Gears 5, and we don't really know for sure what the canon ending of that's going to be or how the games will pick up after that. So, I mean, this is really cool to go back to what made the game special in the first place was the relationship between Marcus and Dom. And I don't know, it's like just to see the guy on screen again, it like immediately brings a tear to your eye. Like it's so beautiful, dude. And to tell a story that we've always wondered about, you know? We've always wanted to know, like, how did this all start, you know? Gears of War 1 really throws us into it, and they're like, you know, just pick it up, get used to it. Like, you know, they're like, here's all these enemies, like, you know, we'll explain it on the way, you know? But yeah, getting to see what the world looked like before it all went to hell, right? Before the Hammer of Dawn strikes ruin everything. You know, we're still seeing electricity. We're still seeing remnants of humanity here. Like, this is really cool. This is a really cool thing to be able to witness in the Gears universe, so. I don't know. Watching it all fall apart, man. That's... Dude, and you can even see, like, the corpses in the background. Let's watch that again. So, yeah, you can see them, like, right here and right here. They're, like, coming out of the ground. They big, nasty spiders walking around. Right? See them coming up? Crawling on stuff. One over here, too. I don't know, man. They're cooking. This is the greatest announcement. Like, such a... I can't believe they're one more thing. The last announcement that's just gonna come out of nowhere and be the, you know, the knockout punch. You know, there were people complaining and saying, like, another Gears of War wouldn't be enough. You know, Xbox needs to have more things going on. But they literally came up with the best way to bring Gears of War back. And continue. I wish we had a release date on that, but here we are.
After the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War, the U.S. is the only...
I think with Call of Duty, it's good to see them... I guess they're building off of Black Ops Cold War, which I guess I gotta go play. I mean, I just didn't have the opportunity to play it at the time, but I believe I have a copy. But yeah, I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see if we can pull it up a little bit. I know she's talking about the new characters. We're seeing that this is more of a spy thriller than it is, you know, your typical militaristic action showcase. You know, we're really stepping into the boots of, you know, these characters that are spies and collaborating, and they got the headquarters and shady individuals and traitors, you know, all the interesting stuff there. Yeah, I gotta see who all these people are. I gotta run back that Black Ops Cold War. So yeah, new mission types, you know, very immersive. We're doing heists, you know, You're doing conversations, talking yourself in and out of situations. You know, we've got historic weaponry from the 90s. You've got your great takedowns. You got... Okay, this is where it froze up. Let me actually play this
barter
bit.
and manipulate your way into different
Barter and
experiences.
manipulate.
And we think you'll want to
Press
replay
pass.
levels to see them all.
Oh, I like the pistol. Silence pistol. Sliding. All the movement changes.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach.
Line them up right, you can take them both out with one shot. Nice and quiet.
Both with one shot.
Continue to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. But cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective.
I like it.
One mission in particular.
So I wonder if they're kind of learning from what worked in Modern Warfare 3 with some of the more open-ended missions and giving you a little bit of player freedom without necessarily, you know, copy-pasting large environments from multiplayer.
In Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's
Oh,
one
I
of the
like
largest
that.
campaign maps that we've ever created.
Ooh.
They know we're coming.
I like that. Yeah, so I think they're learning. They're learning what worked and what didn't work.
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in
That's
this space
James
is
Bond
totally
stuff,
unexpected.
guys.
And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
That's crazy. Globe-trotting journey.
We are excited to offer an array
it's
of
James
brand new
Bond.
equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD, Tranquilizer Trap, Adrenaline Stim, Homing Knife,
The homing knife.
Disruptor,
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War.
That's why I
This
need to play
time,
Black
we wanted
Ops
to think
Cold
a little
War.
bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting.
I like this idea.
It's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the Safe House and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the Safe House experience,
Get the
but
intel.
with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
Okay.
Yeah, the stunt team.
The attacker comes in. I'll go. 3, 2,
Stunt team
1,
really
go.
did it. The next thing is the movement.
That was sick. Great. I think we got it.
Yeah, the Omni movement system.
With Black Ops 6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft
Knife toss.
the most
dive.
signature Black Ops
A
experience.
little bit of a
for our
slide
players.
when you dive backwards.
Movement has been a consistent area of
The
focus
slide
and
just a
innovation
little
for
bit.
Call
The
of
side
Duty.
sprint,
And with Black Ops
the
6, we're
dive.
redefining movement across the entire game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement. This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? and then realize people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up.
We can
like,
actually
in
sprint in different directions, IRL. We can actually dive through the air, IRL. We can actually slide. This is not just over-dramatized action, you know? It's certainly possible. Definitely hurts when you land like that.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni movement, there's no going back.
Yeah, the human shields, though. How does that work?
We also have what we're calling
intelligent.
intelligent
You just walk
movement,
up and grab
which is a
someone?
set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements.
Yeah, this
These
is
can
good
be enabled
too.
in player options.
Having
and
to
are
like
broken down
click
into
left
3
stick to
categories.
sprint, press
Sprint
A to
assist,
clamber, then
mental
you got to
assist, and crouch
reinitiate
assist.
sprint again.
And each of these settings
But
will
like
allow for
here, the
fine-tuning.
game is just assuming like, hey, you want to
Intelligent
keep
movement
sprinting.
really started with this idea
So
that
it's
we want
auto
all
sprinting,
players to focus on what they
auto
want to do
climbing.
and not how to do it.
The less
we want
button
every
presses.
player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6.
Makes sense.
We looked at other genres like racing games where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking. And we really love the idea of taking that thinking and
Now
applying
that's
it
the
to our own
corner
movement
cover.
options.
That's new.
I don't think this is
So
a
you're not
one-size-fits-all
snapping to
thing, and I
cover.
encourage players to
You're
play around with
leaning
combos of these
automatically
settings to really
as you
dial in
approach
their
a
preferred
corner.
setup. Hit zones are regions
That's a
on a
big-
character that
that's
react
a
when
big
taking damage or
improvement,
dying.
too.
In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions, so now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit.
That's cool.
So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's
perfect.
dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're
So
slowly
no
playing
leaning,
around.
no,
It won't affect you at all
no
if you're
silly
barreling full
mechanic
speed
that
around
you
that
can
same corner.
spam or take advantage
We're
of.
constantly
You're
looking
not
for
being
opportunities
stuck
to
to
set
the
the
corner.
bar
You're not
with movement
pinned
and
to the
animations
corner
in
of the
Black
wall.
Ops 6.
It's just a smooth, integrated cover system that has you leaning as you move around the corner. So if you're moving slow, you have a little more
team is
control.
super thrilled to show you the
Moving
best looking
fast, it's
characters that
very
we've done.
swift.
Through our
No, I
process of
dig it.
photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and
So
incorporated.
yeah,
onto
the
each of our
scans are
operatives.
looking good.
The Black Ops
HUD.
6 user experience.
I mean, once again, like the
to
progression.
Enter Prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go
Gold
through the
Prestige
leveling
is
journey
back.
again.
I mean, it's
Black Ops 6 will have
every
10
dev is just
prestiges,
delivering
each
from
with a
the
valuable
past
set
what
of
we want to
rewards
see.
earn and equip to peacock your status.
You know?
Players who make it through Prestige 10
You
aren't
were mad
done.
that this feature
Instead, they'll
wasn't
graduate
in
into
newer Call of
Prestige
Duties.
Master
It's
with
back,
1,000
you know?
additional levels
Them
to climb through.
listening to the
and a
nostalgia
classified
and,
reward to
and
uncover
playing it
for
up.
anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day 1 in Black Ops 6.
That's crazy.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day 1 has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win,
I like
or
the
focus on
recon.
taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these playstyles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6. Now I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're gonna get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't give us much on zombies. For better or worse.
Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No. Nope. Let's talk about Warzone.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better.
I mean, this is the longest that they've spent with a Call of Duty in development in a long time. I think they said
real people and operators
6 years on this title.
In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic
while
systems
other
like
studios
Prestige.
have been
then
doing
taking that classic
back-to-back
system
stuff
through the ringer and making
we've been
updates
loving
and
the Modern
improvements.
Warfare series.
Across our
I love
weapons,
it.
gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge
Seems like
push
this
has
is
been
coming
to hit the
back
highest
really
visual
strong,
and audio fidelity
and
possible.
it's going to be a really good
The campaign tells
entry.
an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue
And
and are being hunted by
I don't
the
know, it
teams
may
that
be
trained
the new
you.
standard.
On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety.
This might be the new standard moving forward. Maybe every Call of Duty
Multiplayer is a key
will have to
ingredient in the
play
DNA
like
of
this
Black
one
Ops,
moving
and
forward.
hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever. From movement to shooting to
Actually,
footsteps,
what's going on with
game loop
this?
will be improved and better than ever. From movement.
Okay, it looked like this dude looked like Chris Redfield at first. Like the first time I saw it, I was like, wait, he's got like the gray pants, the combat boots, the greenish vest, you know, the perfect haircut, the white undershirt, the bare arms. I was like, what's going on here? Are they gonna do like a Resident Evil collab?
Movement to shooting to footsteps to engagement systems to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Safe to say Xbox is not going third party. They're not giving up on selling consoles. They're not giving up on anything here. They're not pushing all their games to be multi-platform. It's very specific titles that they're investigating that with. Okay, that was October 25th. Let me make sure I wrote that down. Yeah, October 25th. 20 tier skips. I don't know. I don't care about stuff like that. All the skins, all the silliness. Yeah, and then they just kind of recap what they showed today. I think they knocked it out of the park. This is the best showcase that we've seen all weekend. Summer Game Fest was really great, but I think Xbox delivered on a much higher level than they have in a while. I think this gives you reason to be excited, no matter what flavor of game you like, whether it's the RPGs, whether it's the MMOs, you know, you like the immersive first-person games, you like the shooters. I mean, they're definitely investing in what they're good at. The FPSs are key. With Xbox, it's always been a niche that they have held on to better than PlayStation and Nintendo have. But they're also investing in telling, you know, Eastern stories and having games from that region. It's good to see State of Decay 3 and Perfect Dark. I think if those games were not at the show and didn't have something strong to show like gameplay, which I think State of Decay should have had, we would have been in trouble. I think Gears of War came back in the best possible way that we could have never seen coming. It's something we've always theorized. It's something we've always wanted. But yeah, we're finally getting it. We're finally getting E-Day. And I don't know. I'm excited. Everything they showed, I got to see more. I'm so excited. It's a great show. Tomorrow on the slate, let me pull up what I have scheduled for tomorrow. I want to give you guys the latest times. You can go on YouTube and RSVP for the streams, because I did go ahead and create the live streams in case you want to select them and be alerted when I go live. Let's see, right here we have... Okay, I think the first thing is going to be the Destiny 2. I don't know why it's not showing me the time of my own stream here. But yeah, Destiny 2's The Journey Ahead should be in the morning. Yeah, 10 a.m. That'll be 10 a.m. tomorrow. So we'll be up early for that one. And then Ubisoft Forward will also be June 10th. That will be at 2 p.m. So that's going to be probably back-to-back coverage, knowing the way that's going to pan out. I'm going to have to shift from one live stream to the next. But yeah, that's going to be the big coverage tomorrow. I will keep an eye out as to whether there's anything else exciting that I'm happy to share with you. I definitely have a list of demos and other games that I'm very excited to talk about on the channel. Trying to pull that up here. Yeah, so I have a lot of demos and stuff from Summer Game Fest and some of the various showcases that we've had throughout. So anything that's got like a demo, I'll be jumping in on that soon. So very excited. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the future of Destiny 2 and, of course, the Ubisoft Showcase, where we'll get an inside look at Assassin's Creed Shadows and hopefully, please, some Splinter Cell. Take care. Bye.